Hello students, we all know we are fighting against COVID-19 and the only way to fight is to stay at home. So I could not continue my classes. So I thought at least to start somewhere. Before we restart our topic of function analysis, we recap up to what we have done in classes. Let's begin. And then first we start from equivalent norm. What is equivalent norm? Let X be a vector space. X be a vector space, and we define two norms, and norm 1 and norm 2. Two norms are equivalent if and only if there exist two real number A and B such that A it is holds for all X belongs to capital X. If this relation can happen, then the two norms are said to be equivalent. Secondly, it is what is the meaning of equivalent? Equivalent norm means if they are same topology. That means two norms, norm 1 and norm 2, they are same topology. What is the meaning? If we consider the first norm, then we can easily find a metric that is called say d1xy. It is equal to norm of x minus y. And next again we define another metric with respect to second norm. Then we also define another metric. So with respect to first norm, we get a metric d1 and d2, and that metric is nothing but it is called metric induced by the norm. And then with respect to that, we can define the open ball centered at r, radius centered at x, and radius is r. And that is nothing but it is equal to all such y belongs to capital X such that p of x y less than equal to 1. Similarly, we define with respect to d2 norm, we define the open ball centered at x and radius is r. That is same as it is 1, it is 2, d of x y less than equal to r. So b1 is called open ball, b2 is called open ball. So with respect to that b1, we get a topology, suppose this topology is tau 2, and with respect to b2, we get a topology tau 2. First of all, it is tau 1 and it is tau 2. So if two norms are equivalent, then corresponding topologies are same. That means topological property of these two norms are equivalent. What is the for example, suppose convergence. If a sequence is convergent with respect to, suppose a sequence xn is convergent to x with respect to the norm 1, then it is implies by that sequence is converged to x with respect to norm 2 also. It is vice versa. If both norms are equivalent, then these two properties are equal. It is an example. So now we go to our theorem, and the theorem is if X be a vector space of dimension finite, that means X be a finite vector space, then if we consider any two norms, then both norms are equivalent. Let's do this. So theorem is if X be a, or let X be a finite dimensional vector space, then any two norms are equivalent. And the proof is, suppose dimension of x it is equal to n, then obviously we can get a basis e1 e2 up to en and it is n number of elements. And E1, E2, En is not the standard basis, it is a basis of the vector space X. Then if we choose any X belongs to capital X, then that X can represent with respect to that E1, E2, En, because it is a basis. It is a basis of X. So there is a set of scalar alpha I, Ei, that X can express not infinity, it is equal to n. X is equal to summation I equal to 1 to n alpha I En. Then that X can represent in this way. Now if we consider the first norm, with respect to first norm, if we take the norm, then it is norm summation alpha I is equal to 1 to n, and then by triangular inequality it is equal to summation I is equal to 1 to n norm of alpha I, and next it is equal to I equal to 1 to n, it is not less than, it is equal alpha I norm of Ei. Now Ei is a basis, and the number of element of the basis is n, that is finite. So take a maximum, say it is equal to k, max of I less or equal to n, take the maximum value of that norm. Suppose it is k. So that is less than k times summation alpha 1, alpha 2, that means mod of alpha 1, mod of alpha 2 and so on, mod of alpha n. That's mod of alpha n. Next. So with respect to norm 1, it is with respect to norm 1, it can happen. With respect to norm 1, it can happen. Okay. Now again we know an important theorem, linear combination theorem. We already told that theorem in classes. What is that? That theorem says linear combination theorem. That theorem is X be a vector space, any vector space, any dimension, any dimensional, any dimensional vector space, any dimensional, and x1, x2, xn be a linearly independent set, and with respect to that linearly independent set, we get a constant C. That constant is in R or C. That means the field of scalar. Then norm of any choose any set of scalar alpha 1, x1, alpha 2, x2 up to alpha n xn, then that norm is always greater than equal to mod of alpha 1, mod of alpha 2 and up to mod of alpha n, where alpha 1, alpha 2, alpha n any set of n scalar. Now we apply that theorem with respect to norm 2. With respect to norm 2 we use, if we consider the norm 2, second norm, then with respect to norm 2 we can apply that theorem. So we get alpha 1 E1, alpha 2 E2, E1, E2, E3, En are basis of the vector space X. So alpha 1 E1, alpha 2 E2. Now we consider alpha 1, alpha 2, that alpha 1, alpha 2, alpha 3. That means X represent that alpha 1, alpha 2, alpha n. Alpha n En, that norm is greater than, we get a C real value, alpha 1, alpha 2 up to alpha n. So this is hold. Now what is this? It is nothing but it is equal to x. And now we consider the norm 2, so it is norm 2. So with respect to norm 2, norm of x2, it is greater than or equal to c into that value. Now these two values are same. Just we put this value into the equation like this. So it is equal to k into, so 1 by c into norm of x2. So k into 1 by c into norm of x2. So we get norm of x with respect to norm 1, it is k by c into norm of x2. So that implies c by k into norm of x, it is less or equal to norm of x2. So now that c by k is to, it is equal to a. So it is equal to a into norm of x1 is less or equal to norm of x2. Now if we replace 1 by 2 and 2 by 1, because it is a dummy index or dummy norm, so we replace 1 by 2 and 2 by 1, so we get the reverse way. That means we get the relation norm of x1, it is equal to norm of, it is equal to b into norm of x1. So that means in any finite dimensional vector space, two norms are equivalent.